got something I want to share with you kids. This is the story of Christmas, and I carry the book with me to share this with you kids so you know what's going on at Christmas Eve. So with that, I'm going to read you a story from the Christmas book I've got here. It was the night before Christmas, with all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. This is the gentleman that we're going to see this evening, or I'm going to leave him something, okay? And if you look real close, you can see the mouse that's on the page here. Okay. The stockings are hung by the chimney with care, hoping St. Nicholas will soon be there. And if you look here, you can see the stockings on an animal. The children were all snug in their beds with visions of sugar plum dancing in their head. And Mama with her kerchief and I and my calf had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When on the lawn rose a clatter, and I sprung from my bed to see what was the matter. And you see the guy getting out of bed to look and see what was going on outside. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore up the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster to midday objects below. When what to my wandering eyes should appear is but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. And this one, I got to show you the picture of him in his sleigh. That's my sleigh and reindeer that are there. More rapid than eagles, his courser they came. He whistled and shouted, all of them by name. Now Dasher, now Prancer, Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, and Blitzen. Again, I'm going to hold the book up so you can see. Top of the porch to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away, all. As the dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, they meet with an obstacle out in the sky. So up to the housetop, the curses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down came the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. Down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from head to toe to his feet, and his clothing were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose was like a cherry. His droll little mouth drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was white as snow. You see here, my beard's nice and white. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and he smoked it. Then the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl of jelly. His chubby and plump, he was a chubby and plump, right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, he soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, he gave a nod, and up the chimney he rose. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and all a good night." I think that's the last page of the book. You kids appreciate what I'm saying here on the story. And at Christmas Eve, get a bunch of cookies and milk and set it by the fireplace or on a table so Santa can eat while he's doing his job. With that, I have to go. We're very, very busy. I get back and have the elves get going to get the toys and whatever you would ask for from Santa. With that, I bid you good night.